Hey guys, it's Scott here. It's early morning, so you may hear the wood pigeons hooing outside, but I wanted to share a message with you quickly about a new feature that's been released in WhatsApp to kind of up people's productivity and kind of that bit of freedom that you can do with your messages. What they've done is they've enabled you to change the text formatting in your WhatsApp messages, and we're testing that out today on an iPhone and on a desktop app just to see how well it works and how easy we can do those sorts of things. So here we are on WhatsApp's official website, so their FAQ, and we can see on here how to format your messages is down here under chats and individual groups and chats. And we can see that we can now do italic, bold, strike through, monospace, bulleted lists. We can do numbered lists as well, quotes, and inline code. This tells us how to use it in the web browser and the desktop. So there is a desktop app for WhatsApp. Obviously you can use it in the web browser as well. It also tells us on iOS how we can do the same, and you'll notice, yeah, there's the same options on here. We've got on Android, it's telling us exactly the same thing, and on Windows app it's slightly less. So when we look on there, the Windows app, so on here you'll notice we've lost some of the features like bulleted lists, numbered lists, and inline quotes. So let's have a look and actually use that in practice and see what that looks like on our mobile device. Here we are on my mobile device, and I've got WhatsApp open and I'm sending a message to myself to see what this looks like. So this is a test message. Let's type that in, send that off, and we can see that go out. Let's actually now start using some of the formatting that they've told us about. So it says we can use a bulleted list, and we should just be able to do that by doing a dash. So this is a bulleted list. Send, and off it goes. That looks fine. I'm not happy with that. It says we can use stars if we wanted to. So this it has. So we've used the stars. This is another bulleted list. Boom. Happy with that. What's next on here? We got numbered lists. So if we go 1, this. There we go. I hit enter, it put 2 in for me, is a numbered list. Happy with that. That works well. Delete that out. Off we go. What happens if we want to break out the list? Let's try that. So this is, I don't want to be in the list. I just press backspace. No longer, cool. Yep, that works fine. We're happy with that. No longer a list. Next on our list there then is a block quote. So that says if we use the / arrow message, yep, let's put a block quote in there. So my friend sent me this. Put a block quote in there. Example message. What should I say? Yeah, we're happy with that. That looks great. So that's all we're using, that / there. We've then got inline code. Now, inline code and monospace, we're going to look at both of these at the same time. They use something called a tick back. Now, a tick back is actually quite hard to see, especially on the iOS keyboard. On your normal laptop keyboard or desktop keyboard, there's usually a tick back over by the Z if you're on a Mac. And I believe the tick back key is up above the number 1 if you're on a Windows machine. I'm on a Mac here, so I'm just saying that from memory. But those tick backs on a mobile phone are quite hard to get hold of. You can't see them here. We can't see them in extra characters. What we have to do is hold down the single quotation button here and slide all the way over to the left. Once we've done that, we can use a single tick back to do inline code. So let's try that. Inline code. Oh, let's remove the word online. Let's go for inline code, and then we've got to do the same again. Hold it and slide all the way to the left. There we go. Let's put it like inline code. I think it's very rare you're going to be sending code over WhatsApp, but you can do. We can also do the same for monospace, so that'll change the font and makes it look almost like it's been written by a typewriter. For that, we've got to use 3 of these tick backs, so that's a long process. 1, 2, press 1, 2, 3, and again, and then this should be monospaced. Again, 1, 2, 3. I don't think they've thought that one through. Yes, it does say it's monospaced. We can see the tickbacks are still in there, but it's not until we press send they disappear. And we can see the font on this is slightly different to the ones above. That would show differently if we were writing it inside something else. What happens if we copy it? If we copy this and go into here and paste, does it put the... Yes, it does. That's fantastic. So we can see that, it's keeping that in there. Let's just put normal font either side so we can see what it looks like. Normal font, using the space bar to, as a mouse, if you hold it down, you can swipe around and move around. Put normal font again on the other side. Let's just see what it looks like wrapped. Yeah, there you go. You can see the font. It's slightly different in between. We can definitely see it's monospaced there. The other things that are in there are bold. So this is bold text. And then let's put a star on the end and a star at the beginning. It's made it bold. We press send. We see the stars disappear. That's definitely some bold text. We've got the same with underline. So let's just write the word message. And we're going to do an underscore at the end and an underscore at the beginning. Yep, that's made it italic. And then we've got strike through. So strike through uses these curly, this curly symbol here. So we see this one here. We're going to use that. And we're going to write the word strike through. Strike through. Let's just get my typing correct a second, guys. There we go, strike through. Let's put a strike through on there. So there we go, we've done all of that on a mobile device. It works. Like I said, that tick back's really hard to get to. It's under here and slide over. This is on an iPhone. I don't know how you're going to do this on an Android. I don't use an Android device myself, but it's a good one to have a look at. Let's just have a look at the desktop app quickly as well. So here's the desktop app, and we can see all the messages I've just sent while we were testing this. So let's just try again. This, yep, that's fine. We're happy with that. And that's giving me a, we can't hit enter though because it auto sends. So this shift and enter is shift and enter, because if I hit enter it sends the message. This is a shift and enter bullet list. Boom. Yep, happy with that. We got our stars. Yep, they're working. Let's enter out of that. Let's just put some random text in here a second. I'm just going to put lots. Text. Right, let's try italics. So there's our underscores. Yep, we're happy with that. Let's try bold. Put stars in there. Yep, we're happy with that. Let's put our curlies to do our, curlies here to do our strike through. Happy with that. Tick back's dead easy to find on a keyboard. That works as well. Exactly the same on a desktop app, easier on a desktop app, and there's probably more chance if you're someone that does write code, you're going to use on there. So that's a wrap, guys. As we've seen, it works exactly as they said it has. A little bit fiddly to do on an iPhone when you're trying to use those tick backs, but on a desktop app that works really well. And obviously with those tick backs, that's only ever going to do that kind of inline code or that monospace. So really, I think that's for people that are going to be sending code and stuff over WhatsApp, which I think very rarely you'll ever do on an iPhone. But all the other bits, so the bullet points, the bold, it's all really easy to use. Uses markdown text, so if you want to find out more about markdown text, go and have a look. I use a note-taking app called Obsidian where I write a lot of my notes in markdown, and it's much, much quicker and easier because I don't need to right-click anything. I don't need to click bold. I just know as I type, I get to be a bit more productive with my text, and I can copy and paste that anywhere with the right formatting in it. A really cool feature from WhatsApp. It's a bit odd that it's took them this long to kind of do that. I mean, I suppose a lot of messaging apps don't have that kind of functionality in there yet. I know you don't have an iMessages, and it's not in Messenger either. So perhaps everybody else is going to catch up in the future. It's good to see though. As always, like, subscribe, follow if you want to find out more, and be excellent to each other.